Random things in my Japanese home that just make sense. Having a shower room is standard in a Japanese home. Ours again is much more modern. You shower on this side, take a bath on this side, and we also use it as a drying room. Smartest thing in here is that this is the drain, and it has a strain inside that's easy to remove that catches all of the hair. This is the control panel for that room. This is air ventilation. We would turn this on while we're in the shower. This is the heater button. You can heat the room before you get in on cold mornings instead of running water. This is the drying button. So as our clothes are in there, this blows warm air through the room. This is 24-hour ventilation. This is the timer, and this is how you turn it off. This is how I lock my front door. What those locks look like from the inside. We have a door right next to the stovetop. It slides open for extra ventilation at the bottom and the top. So every door in our house slides. This is a space-saving feature. Our stove has a heat setting temperature for rice. Most every room has their own individual heating and air system. They all come with their own remotes for heating, air conditioning, air circulation, self-cleaning, and dehumidifying. There are more settings on the inside. The remote has its own home on the wall, and you can still access all the settings like this. This is a fish broiler. This is what the broiler looks like when it's turned on. So you put the fish on top and it cooks the fish perfectly. The toilet rooms, it has a place for 2 toilet paper rolls, which I just find so convenient. Our kitchen has this open face shelf built in. We're able to store our most used appliances and keep them plugged in. It slides out if you need it to. Really convenient because I don't have to pull these in and out of the cabinets. It's also efficient because it saves counter space. Cool features about this is that underneath is actually a really quiet vent. So if I'm cooking hot food like toast, the hot air vents out the top. All of the light switches in our home have lights on them. That way you can easily find them in the dark, down the hallway, wherever you are. Our mailbox has a lock on it. The only time I've ever had a lock on my mailbox was at an apartment complex, not my house. This is a Toto toilet, which has a bidet. If you use the bidet properly, you don't have to actually use your hands for anything. It will clean and dry everything for you. Functions for big flush and little flush. The water from this sink is the same water that will be used to fill this toilet. It is perfectly clean water. This makes the toilet eco-friendly and sustainable. You are not to use your soap in this sink, and I'll show you what the inside looks like. It'd be hard to tell from this video, but our staircase is built very steep and very narrow. Steep staircases in Japan are very common. They save space and avoid clutter. However, I have eaten it a few times on this. Those came with these built-in racks where we can hang our clothes to dry. Why I find it satisfying, but you can adjust the height if you wanted to.